In this video, we are going to have a look how we can audit existing pages for SEO with ChatGPT. So now I'm going to share the screen and show you practical and actionable steps. So first step, what we want to figure out is find out the right company that we want to target and assess or audit their pages. I open the LinkedIn and I can see here very easily I can filter companies within the financial services industry. Then I target the location, which is Switzerland plus Zurich. And the third one is I filter them by the employee number. Why I'm doing it? Because I don't want to target very small one and I don't want to target the large corporations where the cycle process is very low if you want to change something very quickly. Now, there is a list of 330 companies or results. So not all of them are based or are headquartered in Zurich, but they might have some office here. So when I go through this list, I scroll down and I see here is the company name Symbiotics. When I open the profile, I can see it is financial services industry, which is what we are looking for, and it is really in Switzerland. Now, when I read their description, what they do, impact investing, private markets, emerging markets, perfect. This is our target, so we can have a look on their pages and website. Now, when we land this homepage, as I can see immediately, it says yes, it is about investing, and yes, it is the company that falls into the umbrella financial services industry. On top of that, it is something that catches my attention because I work in the financial services sector and I love this path because there is very unique tailored content which falls under the umbrella Your Money, Your Life. It basically means the content must have authority, certain type of expertise, experience and trust, and they can increase by doing the right content, they can increase their visits, and guess what? By increasing visits, online visibility, they can convert that lead on their email list or whatever action they want to take on the website. When I look at this first homepage, first and foremost, I'm always curious what is actually their traffic. As I can see, probably top country, this is first glimpse, the top country is right now Germany, and it drives around 4,000 visits per month. In November, December, 12,000, makes sense in December, and then it rapidly decreased to 7.6 visits per month. When I look at the country, Germany, France, United Kingdom, okay, this is like first impression, but what I like to do, I go to SEMrush and I place here the URL and immediately I can see where is this traffic coming from which countries. So as I can see here, the top country is UK and US. This is where we are going to focus here. Because Germany, alright, it is number 4, although we want to bring as much traffic as we can and we can improve as much pages as we can based on our analysis. So UK traffic 200A, keywords 41, okay. So let's pick the US market because the US market looks like can be attractive to improve. There are many keywords to target. Let's find out their pages and how we can improve them. So without going into detail with data, let's see first what user actually sees. So when I open their menu, I can see here mission, impact, government news. What I'm basically looking for is their blog, news, some type of insights and long form articles that will drive probably or possibly the organic traffic, and we want to improve those assets that are SEO assets, basically those articles. When I go back to SEMrush and I open their organic research and I see the positions, what I immediately can see that the top one are basically their branded keywords, symbiotics, not really, but as I can see I can sort it out by traffic. If any of these keywords bring them traffic, of course the top one is their main keywords, which is branded keywords. And if I go down, not many of them, almost none of them bring any traffic. So, but we are here to improve it. Microfinance, that could be a possible way to improve the content around this keyword. But as I can see, all these ranking pages are actually PDFs. So this is something that we cannot influence right now. And even when I look at it, it is from 2015, which is, it's been here some time. Never mind what we can do right now. Let's say this is our potential client, so we can have a look on their blog. I already know that publications drive most of the traffic, which are PDF, absolutely truthful. But I go back and I want to see their blog posts, how they do and how they perform. So when I open their news here, I can see they are pretty active, which is great. The layout of this blog is pretty clean. Right now I don't focus on the UX side, but I want to see what their page, whether it complies really with EEAT, as Google says. And because this is investment company, anything that falls into investment, health, or happiness that can harm users if they read the article. So there are certain guidelines from Google. They have real people actually look at these websites and see whether they comply with their guidelines, which is like quality rating guidelines, and they see if that peasant or if that blog post article brings the value, the authority, the trust, the expertise. So when I open their first blog post, I can see it was written a few days ago, which is excellent. Symbiotic investment launches million social bond. We can take this URL and we can have a look whether this URL is bringing any traffic. If not, that's absolutely okay, because it's been published few days ago, but we can have a look whether it gets any traction. Obviously it doesn't, so what we can do, we can basically take any of older article and see whether it brings some organic traffic since, let's say, autumn last year, and then we can jump on finally on ChatGPT and how to analyze that page with ChatGPT. So now we can open, for example, June 21 GSS bonds. Okay, it's very similar topic, it looks like. So I can plug here this URL, I can search and see whether it brings any organic traffic. Unfortunately not. I can even test exact URL. It doesn't bring any traffic, so it needs some boost, it needs some promotion, it needs some backlinks probably, but still we don't know whether it was written with that EEAT guideline in mind. But what I can see, there are some 2 keywords already, which is good news, and it has some potential to get traction around these keywords, some bonds. That would be ideal, maybe scenario, but let's see. Now I'm going back to this article and I'm going to basically assess this type of article, what is going on here. It looks like it's very short, so I would maybe pick the first one because we want to demonstrate the analysis with ChatGPT. Now I'm going to ChatGPT, and what I basically use is this Chrome extension. It is called AIPRM Chrome extension, which gives you very broad selection of prompts, any category, any topics, and you can search here exactly audit that we are going to do within the topic SEO, and I can see here are 3 options. So let's pick the first one, audit existing content for SEO, and here is written audit and improve your content for EEAT. EEAT stands for expertise, experience, authority and trust. It basically means articles should be written with expertise, you should have had experience, based on the industry or field you are working on, and which brings and turn it into authority, and it will bring, guess what, it will bring trust for Google, for users, and they might become your potential customers or clients. And this is basically how I operate. I like making the snowball bigger and bigger, which means I take clients, companies, expertise and experiences, and I turn them into authority, which is building the content clusters, and then sooner or later it will bring the trust that convert users into, or that collect leads, and that leads, we follow those leads and we can convert them into customers, which is basically the philosophy that I follow. That's why I operate within the financial service industry, and I love that. Now let's test it. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to take all the text here and copy it as it is. So I grab it without a picture. First glance, I already see some improvements that could be on this page. Let's see what it does. So I basically only copy and paste all the text. This looks like it is already some type of information about who wrote the article or about the company. It looks like bio, author, but let's see, it's underneath these stars, possible yes. This is another credential or authority. I will copy and paste. So basically that's all. The page is not really long. What I'm missing here, like first glance immediately, this is the title. It looks like very long title. When I look at this, yes, it's 116 characters, which is very long. It should be like 60. Then its description is very long, should be also like 155. And this title, as is stated here, 65 characters. URL is indexable, canonical self-referencing, that is good. What I'm missing here, maybe we can have a look at headings. H1 is news, big red flag for Google or any other search engine. It should be the top title targeting the keyword, main keyword. And there are already some big improvement that can be done on this page and significantly boost the organic traffic. Now back to ChatGPT. So it wants copy and paste full page content here, add URL, title, description and author profile. Okay, so what we are going to do is, let's see, we can keep this author profile. We take this URL, which is here, we paste it to ChatGPT, is here. We also want to take description. Title is really long. It is title that appears on search engine result page, but the H1 title is really broken. And now we can take the title, that's good. We can copy and paste the title, which is here, and we also take description, which is meta description. If you are interested about this Chrome extension, little tool, it's detailed. I highly recommend using it because it gives you overview how many words is written on the page and all these fancy stuff for SEO that you need if you want to master it. As I can also see here very quickly is some little image. I don't know what it is. It goes somewhere, but it lacks H2 hierarchy, so the readability could be improved and significant improvement on this page. Plus, as I can see, there is not really a call to action, what to do, how to take action on this page. Either way, let's see what ChatGPT is going to say. So now let's wait for a while and see the result. Okay, so ChatGPT is under fire. What it analyzes right now is page quality rating or the high quality of the page without any conscious mind landing on this page and reading. There is missing, like, first point of view, I would say this is really not Great example for the content targeting your money, your life umbrella, because still I haven't read the content, but as I can see, the page lacks links, for example, to authority sites. It also lacks internal linking. It lacks maybe who wrote the page, so it lacks that expertise and experience. Based on this page, as I can see, there is some boilerplate, maybe this is going to be a repeatable text over and over again about symbiotics investments, about agricower. Here would be beneficial if it's some peasant who actually wrote it. That would boost that credibility and that would boost that authority and basically trust. And the content is overall thin, very thin. So let's see what result is written here. This page contains information about partnership between Symbiotic Investments and agricower, a major player Romanian agribusiness. The content is relevant, truthful, and accurate, providing detailed information about the partnership's mission to increase farming productivity in Romania through the use of sustainable agriculture technologies and financing solutions. Great. Without any information, without any reading previously, I didn't read it, so I thought this is like a thought leadership article. So now we know it's about partnership. Content also emphasizes alignment of agricower with the international accept blade. The EAT, so here is missing one E. It should be expertise, experience, authoritative, and trustworthiness. It is because ChatGPT, this version was trained till 2021, and 2022, end of the year, Google released additional E, which brought EEAT. But the assessment here is the EEAT of the page is high, as it is written by professionals in the industry, providing detailed information about sustainable finance and agriculture. The content is your money, your life, as it involves financial and health related aspects, as it impacts the food security and employment generation of Romania. Improvement suggestions. This is important. So I take kind of my word back because I assessed this page without knowing what is written here. I thought it's type of advice, information, content about investment, but that's great. That's why we have the ChatGPT, which can speed up our process, and also the ChatGPT can boost our productivity by summarizing what is actually this article about. But this was also my intention to tell you that I'm not here to read the article, but I want to very quickly assess the page, what it looks like from user's perspective, and then I can plug it into ChatGPT and give me the right result. Do I trust it 100%? Definitely not. But what it does is it summarizes improvements and suggestions. Although the content is informative and detailed, it could be improved by adding more information about the sustainable bond framework, its certification process, DNV and GL, and the significance of the bond issuance. Excellent. So it aligns my thoughts. There are always some suggestions on improvement on the page in order to improve the content, your money, your life, and boost EEAT. The page could also benefit from more information and the impact of the partnership on smallholder farmers in Romania, including data on the increase in productivity and sustainability, and the benefits of the sustainable finance and agriculture technology solutions. Third bullet point, the page could also be improved by adding more visuals, exactly, such as infographics or videos to illustrate the concept of benefit of the partnership. That would be excellent because infographics are really great piece of content that accumulates backlinks. Now, tips for matching search intent and user expectation. This is very critical. Include the relevant keywords in the content, which I said like H1 is missing here, so that would be ideal if we target social bond and any keyword. I don't know right now, but it looks like by assessing the page, sun bonds That would be for other audit. Either way, when I look at these ChatGPT, so include relevant keywords in the content such as sustainable finance, it even recommends what type of keyword to add to help match the search intent of users interested in the topic. So basically it suggests relevant keywords around this topic. Use a clear and concise language that is easy to understand and avoid using technical jargon, which is about readability. Any tool you use to audit your content, it can be SEMrush, it can be Surfer, there is always readability. Improve really your readability, targeting 12, 13-year-old kids that would understand the topic. And here is again visuals, infographics to help illustrate the concepts, benefits of partnership. So it's basically a repeatable process about search intent. Now, H1 and title tag suggestion. H1 can be different than title tag. Sometimes it's same, sometimes it's not. But if we have a look at this page again, so we immediately know the title tag is very long. It should be shortened to half of this length, which is 116. It should go to 65 characters and can be same as H1. Now let's see what it suggests. H1 title suggestion: harnessing sustainable finance, agriculture technology for productivity growth, Romania. Is very long, so we can take this title and we can again ask ChatGPT to shorten this H1 and title tag. This is not part of this video, so I wanted to show you how to make quick audit of existing content for SEO with ChatGPT. If you want to go even deeper, you can explore all these free prompts. We tried audit existing content for SEO, which is this one. You can even try on-page content audit with page quality ranking, which is basically almost the same, and content analyzer. So this is analysis of any content you find that would need to boost and improve quality based on the industry you work on. So again, as I said, I'm working in financial services industry. The content fall under this concept. It is not ranking signal, but it is very important for Google to assess every single page about your expertise, about your experience, about which create authority, and then at the end it creates trust. So this is experience, expertise, authority, and trust. On top of that, these fall under the umbrella your money, your life, which is basically the concept that says if you have blog, if you work for clients that have health content around health, about wealth, investing money, or even about some certain type of happiness, or even if it drills down into the well-being, impact other people's life. So you need to understand that these pages might be assessed by quality rating, people quality rating guidelines, which is written on Google, and you should be always aware of this, that you are in this area and it is harder to rank on Google. Now, ChatGPT is excellent to leverage your skills, so it gives you actionable steps. If you want, you can take it into consideration seriously. I wouldn't recommend 100% because I would always go through all these things manually. And we can see here it's still seeing additional E because of not up-to-date data from ChatGPT. But overall, the description is very good. Even my first assumption was this page is financial thought leadership recommendation, but it's not. It's about partnership, and that's the reason why I wanted to use ChatGPT to summarize this article and tell me what is this page about and how could be possible to improve it. So the company Symbiotics has a lot of improvements. I like their homepage, so I think they are on something. If they want to raise or increase organic visibility, so they really hire some SEO manager or SEO specialist. if they want, they can even contact me. Nothing serious here. I can go even deeper on this type of topic, but I think this was a quick introduction of how you can perform content audit for existing pages on any website you want and using ChatGPT. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.